Hello everyone, yes, I am back from my hiatus of not making a full video for about 10 days, 11 days, something like that. Why have I been gone for so long, you ask? It's lack of motivation really, numbers are shit, but I'm back on the grind. I'm going to change some stuff up, and this is my review for Elimination Chamber. Let's go. Show starts off with the Women's Chamber match. Now, there is not really much to say about this one. It's obvious who the winner was going to be, because there was only really one winner in the match. The rest were, jobbers. Asuka wins, takes the W. She goes on to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 39. Next, we get the worst match of the night. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Yes, it was the worst match. It was a finisher fest. Spear, F5, hurt lock, spear, suplex, F5, hurt lock, kick in the balls, and Bobby Lashley wins by DQ. Yeah, it was shit. Brock Lesnar then went to dismantle all the ringside and beat up the referee for reasons. I don't know. I mean, it's his own fault. He kicked Bobby in the balls. Bear in mind, Bobby's the face. Bobby's the heel, and Brock's the face. But Brock kicks Bobby in the balls and goes for the DQ, and then Brock attacks the referee. F5's the referee, puts the referee through the table, puts Bobby through the table, and yeah. So I don't know what's going on, especially with all this Bray Wyatt stuff. Bray Wyatt said he wants whoever wins, and Bobby won. So are we getting Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley? I don't want to see that match, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Next, we got Ariel Helwani in the crowd with some MMA fighter I can't remember the name of because I don't watch UFC. Michael Cole was a bit of a sneaky bugger in this. He decided to throw some shots at Tony Khan, because if you don't know, you will know by now. Tony Khan had a cocaine-fueled rant on Twitter about Ariel Helwani being on SmackDown. So Michael Cole said that Ariel Helwani is an unbiased journalist, and he asks the tough questions whether you like them or not. And that's a reference to Tony's interview with Ariel a fair few months back, where Tony would refuse to answer pretty much every single fucking question. Now, my stance on this is basically, it's quite simple. Now, you can say Ariel is a paid shill, which, paid, yes, shill, I won't go that far. At the end of the day, if you're offered a job, a paid job, to work somewhere you've always wanted to, somewhere you're a big fan of, why are you going to say no? I'm sure Ariel would have gone on to AEW and done some stuff there if he was paid and asked to do it, and if there was less fucking blood and swearing, because I doubt someone as high profile as Ariel wants to be on a show where Jon Moxley is blading on camera and saying fuck all the time. Mixed tag match. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. Now, I was expecting Finn and Rhea to come out with the win here, because Rhea has a WrestleMania match against Charlotte Flair, but that isn't the case. Edge and Beth Phoenix take the W from this one, which is going to set up another Edge versus Finn Balor match to end this feud, hopefully inside Hell in a Cell. There was some references to FTR in this match, the most notable one being Edge and Beth hitting Finn Balor with the Shatter Machine. Now, I wouldn't go too deep into this. Maybe this is just WWE playing with Tony's head a bit, because Tony has made it quite clear that he's a fucking easy target to manipulate and frustrate and get on the wrong side of him, which makes him look unprofessional online. So I think that's the case. I don't think it's a reference to say FDR coming to WWE as the revival again. I think it's just them messing with Tony, and yeah, it's most likely working. All in all, it was a pretty decent match, and it's just going to set up for a one-on-one at Mania. Now for the men's Elimination Chamber match. The star of this match was Montez Ford. Montez Ford was flying all over the ring, jumping from the ceiling, all sorts of shit. It was a pretty banger match. It was a mix of main event guys, mid-carders. Everyone played their part pretty well. Bronson Reed, he seemed to be pretty good in this match. It's his first pay-per-view match since returning, and he put on a good performance. So everyone did. The winner, Austin Theory, he retained, thank God. At the help of Logan Paul. Logan Paul cost Seth Rollins the win, which means we're definitely getting Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Now, some people may not be happy with that match. They may be thinking, oh, why should Seth be facing someone like Logan Paul? Well, here's the thing, right? Logan Paul is actually a good fucking wrestler. And you can't deny it. I don't like Logan Paul. I've never watched any of his content in my life, apart from when he joined WWE. And he's a good wrestler. He is. He's great. He put up a 30-minute classic with Roman Reigns, Crown Jewel, and that was only his third ever match. And he's been trained by Shawn and all sorts. And yeah, it's going to be a good match. But Austin Theory retains, hopefully to go on and face John Cena for the US title at WrestleMania, but I don't see it happening. And now for the main event, the match that everyone has been waiting for, Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Now, lots of people in the community were getting their hopes up, saying that Sami's going to win. As much as I wanted Sami to win, I knew that wasn't going to happen, and I just accepted that we're getting Roman versus Cody. Now, there's still a chance that Sami could be inserted into the main event as a triple threat, because there's no real indication that we're getting Sami and Kevin versus the Usos yet, and I'll explain why. Now, Jimmy Uso came out to interfere. I don't know how much money WWE paid the Canadian government to let the Usos in Canada, but it must have been a fair bit because they wasn't allowed there last time. Jimmy Uso was there. He interfered with the first ref bump. There was two ref bumps. Them refs, they need to toughen up. The first ref bump, Jimmy Uso comes in, hits Sami with some super kicks, Uso splash, and yeah, that only gets to a 2 count. The second ref bump, Paul Heyman gets a chair, but Jey Uso comes out to stand in between them, and Roman wants Jey to do what Sami couldn't do at the Royal Rumble and hit Sami with the chair. Jey couldn't do it. Jey didn't want to do it. Now people are saying that because Sami accidentally hit Jey Uso with a spear, that this will lead to Jey turning on Sami. Now, I don't see this being the case, because you'd have to be really stupid and ignorant to think someone accidentally hitting you with a move would do something like that. Now, we've already seen Jey Uso likes to go back, watch footage, get evidence. We saw that from the trial of Sami Zayn. So why is he going to turn on Sami when it's clear that it was an accident? Why? That doesn't make any sense, and if that's the route they're going down, I think it's a bit shit. I'd rather if Jey Uso just turned on Sami. But either way, the way I would do it is triple threat Mania. I don't know what you do with the tag titles, but Jey Uso needs to go on his own and become a singles guy, a world champion, intercontinental champion, whatever you want, but Jey Uso has got it in him to do all that shit. Now again, this match was an absolute fucking banger. Fuck you Roman chants, Roman sucks, Sami, 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 ole, 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 I mean, all that shit. Crowd was wild, much more wild than Clash at the Castle when Roman faced Drew, and I thought that was big. There was a moment where Roman was taunting Sami Zayn's family, and Sami's kids were crying, "We loved you, how could you do this to us?" And it was just, yeah, it's so fucking brilliant. Adding Sami's kids into the mix and his wife, and it just added, and it was fantastic storytelling. But unfortunately, Roman comes out with the win, and everything's still up in the air at the minute. I'm hoping that they make it into a triple threat, but I don't think it's going to happen. And as long as the tag match is in the main event of night one, I'm happy, and I really don't care. It gives Kevin Owens a second WrestleMania main event, which is pretty good. Sami Zayn gets a main event, and the Usos add their names to that list of WrestleMania main eventers. And we haven't had a tag match in the WrestleMania main event since WrestleMania 1. So it's, yeah, it's going to be history-making stuff if that's the case, but I would still prefer the triple threat. But it is what it is. Either way, I'll be happy. Overall, Elimination Chamber was a pretty good fucking show. I was not too happy about the ending, but no one else is going to be happy about the ending. It's supposed to be a deflating, heartbreaking moment, and they pulled it off. So, yeah, it's a great show, great show. Every Triple H era premium live event seems to feel big in some way. When Vince was in charge, it was just, I'll watch it tomorrow. I don't need to watch this live. I don't need to watch it at all. I'll just look up the results. I don't need to watch this shit. Nothing's going to happen. But with Triple H, Clash at the Castle, that felt big. Extreme Rules, that felt big. Crown Jewel, that felt big. Royal Rumble, that felt big. And Elimination Chamber, for the first time in a long time, felt big. So I can't imagine how WrestleMania is going to feel, but we shall see how it goes over the next 6 weeks. What did you think to Extreme Rules? Let me know in the comments below. I could do with some of them comments so YouTube pushes out some of my shit, because that's why I've been away for 10 days, because I've lost a lot of motivation, but I'm trying to get it back. So if you want to support me, hit the like button, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, just mingle, get involved in the comments, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.